MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop. If you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag, hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners. Welcome, race fans, all the Crayon Eaters in chat. We see them all in there having a good time, led by the king himself, Chemo. Yeah, we are back tonight for the season finale of the SRA TrophyDash.com Gen 6 series, and I got a couple of special guests in the booth with me here. Jeff Dotson, of course, he's always here with me, and Keith Martinson joining us here tonight. He was in last night, if you guys remember. You tuned in last night. He was in here helping us out. Me and Bobby Zielinski, or Bobby Zielinski and I, or whatever. And we had a great time in here, did a good job. Everybody was very helpful, and I thank you very much for that. Thank you, Keith, and thank you, Bobby Zielinski. So, but we're ready for 94 laps here tonight. First stage will be at lap 40. Practicing out here right now. Jake Nichols at the top of the leaderboard. And if you watched the race last night, check out and see who the new champion is for the Xfinity Series. It was a pretty amazing race. So, all right, well, let's real quick here. Let's get to the points here before we go any further. Only six drivers eligible for the championship, and they are Jake Nichols, Femi Olat, Ben Nelson, Jonathan Shipman, Delonte Ballard, and Lachlan McMillan. Those are the only 6 that are eligible tonight for the championship. And, man, it is going to be a barn burner, guys. We can't wait.
If last night was any indication, this race is going to be one heck of a ride.
It will be.
Well, you can join us later on tonight for the OP Racing Xfinity Series. And tomorrow night, coming up on tap here on MaxSpeedTV, will be the Nork iRacing Series and the RFC Xfinity Series. So make sure you tune in for all of them races right here on MaxSpeedTV.
With the new draft model that the Gen 6 cars have, this is going to be really fascinating. If you get stuck in the back, you could be in a lot of trouble tonight.
Oh, yes, definitely. Yep. And we seen that last night there, Keith, where a couple of drivers had fallen way back. Well, luckily, the stage caught him back up. Femi Olat actually had went a lap down because he had got out of the draft there, and so did Tyler Ducharme. Tyler Ducharme was pretty much out of it until the stage caught him back up, and he wound up finishing, I believe, in the top. No, that's right, he got wrecked. That's right, I forgot. But he was running right up there.
Yeah, and he was still doing really well, even with a little bit of damage to his car from a previous incident.
Yep. Well, hopefully we don't see that here tonight. I think it's going to be a little more exciting here, a little more horsepower in these cars than last night's Xfinity cars. And but again, like you said, the draft model. Ooh, these cars do suck up pretty good now. Side draft is great. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys are going to do here tonight. I can't wait. We got about 3 minutes left here, folks, till qualifying starts. So, Jeff, you got anything? What do you think? Who do you think is going to be some of the favors here to win tonight?
Well, that's a good question. Are you looking at the chase drivers here, and that come into tonight's race? You got Jake Nichols, Ben Nelson, Femi Olat, Delonte Ballard, Lachlan McMillan, Jonathan Shipman. Jonathan Shipman is the one that kind of makes everybody's eyes kind of get really wide. They're like, wow, he made it in, because he's kind of had an up and down season, and that's great to see him in this. So but to be honest, I think the ones that we really need to watch for tonight in the chase would be Jake Nichols and Ben Nelson, and even can't leave Femi out with that win last night, and probably Delonte Ballard. So any of those 4 guys, I think, have a shot at it. But it's Talladega, so Jonathan Shipman and Lachlan McMillan have a shot as well. Now, the guys that aren't in the chase, I'm watching for Zoltan Hertzeg, because we've seen how good he's been doing here these past couple of weeks, and I think he's going to have a hot car tonight, and I think he's going to be looking for another win.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what, last night he was hot until he got wrecked. And then, oh, man, he was coming on like gangbusters at the end of that race, and then he got wrecked out. Man, I'll tell you, I was so disappointed. But, no, I take it back. What happened was he was pushing somebody and he blew his motor. That's what happened. Yep.
Okay. That'll happen. That's something else with these finely tuned race cars, even in a virtual aspect. If you're too close on that back bumper of that car and you're not letting off, that car is going to overheat just like its real-life counterparts. You're really going to have to watch those temperatures tonight and make sure that you're not pushing somebody for too long or staying connected to them for too long, because if you do, that right there could happen to you and pop your motor and your night's over.
We've seen that happen a couple of times last night, too. Roger and Michelle, Becky, how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully everybody is ready to moderate the channel. Looks like it's pretty much loaded up with moderators in there. But, Roger, I made you a moderator. Hope you don't mind. You might wind up to be part of the MaxSpeedTV team, so I made you a moderator in there. But, I'm anxious here to get this going. So we're going to step away, folks, real quick here. and play the national anthem. We'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. Good racing coming up.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, sorry about that. I had to make an adjustment there, but we're back. Qualifying's underway. Nobody's turned in a time yet, so you haven't missed anything. So, well, Charles, you're a moderator because we help each other, dude. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Help each other? We are. So, all right. I think it's going to be a good race here. Now we're going to see who's going to come in on the top of the leaderboard. And, boy, we had a couple of surprises last night. Oh, that was pretty interesting.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, the great thing about Talladega is that it's just one gigantic wild card. Anybody could win, and anybody can take the pole.
Yep.
You know,
well, right now, Brett Pancari's on the pole. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was a pretty good lap. We got Marcus Richardson in third and Femi second and Femi in third.
Jake Nichols, Femi Olat, Ben Nelson, Jonathan Shipman, Delonte Ballard, and Lachlan McMillan are all the eligible drivers for the chase here. And David Shutt just took that pole away from Brett Pancari, and not by just a little bit. That was 79 one-thousandths of a second. That's a lot.
That's a heck of a lap.
Yeah. Man, that was a great lap. Oh, I know, Charles. I know. Hey, we've all been busy, brother. I've been busier than all get out, too. Like I said, things around here I've been doing, and it's just been non-stop crazy. And trying to keep up with the broadcasting and all that. Oh my gosh, it's just like overwhelming sometimes, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got a lot of non-qualifiers. Wow, 17 qualifiers and a whole bunch of non-qualifiers. And ones that I'm not really surprised because some of them did not qualify last night. Freddie Della Rosa, Zoltan Hertzeg, Cody Miller did not qualify last night. Of course, Keith, you're in there as the driver.
Yeah, I was running practice
Oh,
with
okay.
the guys just to kind of check the track out, see how
Okay.
everybody is running.
How's it feel?
You know, the track is good. The draft is a little squirrely out there when they were practicing, so this could be really fun.
Yeah, I was looking at the temperatures now. It has dropped 1 degree down to 109 degrees on the track temperature. But they'll be doing
just going to play havoc on the tires.
Yeah, 94 laps, 250 miles. Tire window, and I put this in there only because you know you could actually go the whole race without changing tires, but you're going to see a lot of guys probably just take 2. But I put 60 to 70. Fuel window about 35 to 38 laps, right along in there. It's I know a Daytona, that being a 2.5 mile track, you can do 40 laps. If you try to do 41, sometimes you can make it, sometimes you can't. But this being 2.66 miles, probably around the 38 lap mark. 55 mile an hour down pit road. All right, we're going to get everybody up here and let you know where everybody did qualify. So the MaxSpeedTV starting grid, Josh Robin taking the pole. Wow, what an impressive run by Josh Robin. We're going to see him at the front today, guys. That's pretty amazing. 51.745. So congratulations to Josh. David Shutt will start on the outside of the front row in second. Lachlan McMillan third. Brett Macari fourth. In row 3, Marcus Richardson in fifth, and Femio Lat in sixth. I'm be running for the championship here. In row 4, Ben Nelson and Ariotti. Ben's also in the championship running, so we'll keep an eye on those guys. Hopefully he has a much better night tonight than he did last night. In row 5 here, Eric Sable in 9th, and Bobby Cheney rounds out the top 10, Jeff.
Yep, row 6, we've got Delonta Ballard in 11th and Jake Nichols in 12th. Row 7 has Jonathan Shipman and Ethan Kurtz in 13th and 14th. Row 8 has Tyler Sifford and Cody Miller in 15th and 16th. Row 9 has Nicholas Caressel and Ryan Hunt in 17th and 18th. And row 10 has Nate Trado and Justin Lisenby in 19th and 20th.
Very good, very good. Zoltan Herczeg starting from the 21st position, not taking qualifying time. Freddie De La Rosa back there with him in 22nd in row 11. In row 12, Cedric Hunter 23rd, Spencer Owens 24th. In row 13, we got Garrison Hogan 25th and Caden Henry Oak starting 26th. In row 14, James Koulibaly, Keith Martinson. Keith's in the booth with us here tonight, so he will not be in the race. And that does finish up the whole rest of the field. So
27 cars.
27 drivers. Woo-hoo. And boy, Josh is ready to rock and roll here. I can't wait to see what Josh can do with this field.
Yes. I think Josh has some very good potential here tonight at Talladega. Josh Robin is always I see him as the SRA Super Speedway restrictor plate ringer, if you get what I'm saying. He's always up front in these restrictor plate races and always having a good time.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Rolling out.
Yeah, you're going to see two kinds of packs today. You're going to the people who want to be up front and the people that want to hang back to avoid all the trouble until toward the second stage.
Yeah, and you know, we had with Bobby Zielinski in here last night. He was very insightful and helped us with a lot of I'm not going to say unanswered questions, but we got his point of view because he's a pro driver, you know, and it was kind of nice to have his point of view on a lot of this stuff, especially out on a super speedway in the draft. And, you know, he's turned thousands upon thousands upon thousands of laps at these super speedways. So there probably isn't too awful many drivers out there that knows any better than him, except for guys like Marcus Richardson. Marcus Richardson, wow, there's another one. That's a pro driver, too.
Yep.
I'm on the edge of my seat already, and we haven't even gone to green yet.
Yeah, I hear you, man. This is going to be pretty wild. I can't wait to see. Uh-oh, Josh is already doing his blinking. That's not good.
Uh-oh, that's not good, no.
He does that a lot. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Oh, and the 43 there, or 42, David Shutt blinked a little, too. Oh, my. Oh, they're still blinking.
Well, this could add some excitement to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Here we go, folks. 2.66 miles. 200-mile-an-hour drafts. Oh, my gosh, this is going to be great. Pace car makes that. He's going to make a hard left turn here, but Josh Robin just blinked right out. Oh, no.
Yeah, he's gone. I don't see him.
Oh, he is blinking
he's
something
trying to
fierce.
come back.
Quit blinking there, buddy. Quit blinking. I'm going to stay on Lachlan McMillan until they get this started. Okay, looking for lap 40 as they come through the trioval here. The season finale for the SRA TrophyDash.com underway here at Talladega. And there he blinked out again. Man, he's blinking something bad.
Yeah.
I hope he gets that corrected or get straightened out here before they get going too much further.
Everybody's pretty much staying in line while he's coming in the backstretch.
Yep. Femi Olat trying to pick up some positions here on the outside. Good run on the outside. That's where we seen last night. It was really, but that middle line was hooking up pretty good. But boy, you've got to get enough cars up there to work together. Somebody went way up the hill there. Who the heck was that? Ariani pulls out.
Oh. I see he's sporting a new number tonight.
Yes, sir. Number 19 there. And Bobby Chaney right behind him there in the 24.
Yeah.
And they're three wide. They're three wide. Femi Olat up the middle. He's not afraid to do it.
No, he's not.
Lachlan McMillan pulls out, and he wants to get up there. Josh Robin did lead the first lap. No bonus points here tonight. Don't matter because it's the top 6 drivers. The one that finishes closest to the front will be the champion here. So, man, you got to stick around for that. That's going to be pretty wild. Ben Nelson in the 3rd. How did Marcus get up to 2nd already? Holy smokes.
Yeah,
Marcus in 2nd, Ben in 3rd, coming from 7th. Wow.
Some kind of magic, that's all I got to say.
Yeah. He's got that super speedway magic or something. David Shutt in 9th. Check in here with some of the other chase drivers now. I don't see Jonathan Shipman in here. Well, there's one chase driver out already.
Yeah. He's in here. He's running in 26th right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, he is at the back of the field. Okay. My bad. All right. He's one of the chase drivers. And so we got Delonte Ballard. Jake Nichols, of course. He's up to 8th here. Started 12th. Ben Nelson. Another chase driver. Femi Olat. And who am I missing? Oh, Lachlan McMillan. But now Lachlan got shuffled out, and he's back to 11th already. Oh man, I don't know. This is going to be kind of crazy here.
Yeah, they are definitely not behaving themselves right now.
Well, will they? It's the last race of the season.
That's right. That's right. Ethan Kurt.
Wreckers are wreckers.
Ethan Kurt picking up 5 positions already. He's up to 9th. He was running excellent last night, too. I'll tell you, we've seen a lot of really surprised guys last night running up there in the front. Marcus Richardson to the lead, and he leads the lap. Brings Femi Olat right along with them, and that put Eric Sable 3rd now. Ben Nelson on the outside trying to get a run, but Delonte Ballard in 4th. Yeah, you're right about that. There is a couple of different kinds of drivers out there that some guys, if you look, we've already got some guys that are way back. Brett Pancari and these guys, they're staying out of the draft here a little bit. They do not want to get caught up in it. They're, almost in that buffer zone, I call it, where if something happens up in the front, they can steer clear of it or lock up the brakes and not get involved.
Yeah.
Yep, Jonathan Shipman, Freddie De La Rosa now goes to the back. And guys, we got to pay attention to bumper hook and watch for cars blowing up because we've seen a few of them blow up last night. Overheating.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that bumper hook's a dreaded thing though in these cars. We know it happens. We've seen it happen here at SRA before in these cars, and these guys are going to watch that tonight to make sure they don't do that.
Yep.
And I see a driver back in the field that hasn't been here for a while. It's Spencer Owens.
Look at that, we got Tyler Stewart up there in the top 5 now too. He was missed last night. No, I guess he's in 7th now. I guess it changes for every second, so you know.
That's good to see Tyler Sifford running up front here. Hopefully he doesn't get into too much trouble here tonight. But I see a lot of drivers. It's really shocking to see up front this early in this race. I mean, would have never expected Samuel that comes to the high side here on Marcus Richardson. He'll take the lead, getting pushed there from the 9 car of Eric Sable. And he will drop down in front of Marcus Richardson and take that lead as Eric Sable will try to get some help here from, it looks like David Shutt, and try to go into getting Femi there.
Yeah, with the cars overheating as much as they do, you're probably going to see a lot of guys just kind of sticking their noses.
Oh, we got a crash! It was
Delonta Ballard!
Oh, and I think that was a hard hit in the wall for Delonta. Well, maybe not. He's got a little bit of damage, but
let's go check it out here because he was running right up in the front there, guys. Let's see what happens. Probably a bumper hook, I would imagine. We're seeing that a lot. I hate it for him, but
This car's got some pretty big hits.
Yeah. It didn't bring out a caution either, so that's really going to hurt.
Yeah, it drifts up and gets into the David Shutt, and he just loses control.
Yeah, him and Shutt kind of met in the middle right there.
I'm seeing a little bit of net coating between those two as well. They didn't make contact.
Let's look at this from a different angle here. Look to me, and I'm not calling anybody out by any means whatsoever, okay? But it looked to me like Shutt kind of come down the hill. Yeah, there was some net coating there.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, no. Poor Delonta.
Yeah, he's had a rough season.
Man, I hate it for him, man. He's a good thing he kept it, well, did he keep it off of the wall? Ooh, I don't know.
No, he hit the inside. Yeah, he hit the inside wall.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was definitely some net coating because there was no contact at all.
No.
Oh, man. All right, well, we're going to get back up here live. And we've got a brand new leader here, Femi Olat. Marcus Richardson second, Eric Sable third.
David Shutt in 4th, and it looks like Spencer Owens in 5th.
Yeah, they're turning it up now. Here comes Spencer Owens to the outside.
Yeah, if that outside line can get organized, they can stay up with the lead.
They can, yeah, but they're going to need 4 cars in the street up here right now. 3 cars aren't going to help with that bottom line because they've got like 10 cars down there. So 3 versus 10, that ain't going to work.
Not at all.
Well, you know what? I know it may be a little bit early here, but boy, we got one heck of a pack of cars. Let's do a little crank it up. What do you think, guys?
All right, let's do it.
It's never too early for a crank.
Oh, no. back. Wow, that was weird. Anyhow, yeah, that's, well, now I shut that off. Why is it still on? Ah, I shut the wrong one off. Aha! All right, we're back, folks. Sorry about that. A little minor malfunction here. But, yeah, Dave. Yeah, new leader, Marcus Richardson.
Yes, sir. And the leaders are starting to catch Delonta Ballard now as he's sadly getting ready to fall into their clutches here from that incident. That's just a tough break for Delonta.
Yep.
And he's going to pull off and let him go by.
Is that he's only going to be one lap down. So if he can survive to the end of the stage, he'll be the only one a lap down. He can get back and hopefully get fixed.
And he just come to pit road. I don't know if he's just driving through to get by to get those guys by, or if he's actually come to do some service. Looks like he is turning through his pit box. So yeah, he's coming to pit road.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I hate it for him. And that's one of our guys running for the championship too. So
yeah.
That hurts right there. That leaves 5 of them to bid for the championship. So the odds for those 5 are increasing.
It is, yeah, because he's out now. And those 5 drivers know that he's out. They've got a better chance of sustaining something here. So, you know, they might start driving a little bit harder. And they might start, you know, because, I mean, they want to keep him behind. So if they know that they can get him multiple laps down, they're going to drive as hard as they can to ensure that.
Oh, yeah. Jake Nichols up to 7th. Just kind of, this is where he was at last night. He kind of grew between about 7th and 12th. And he hung there all race long until we got down to the end. Though, then he had the pedal to the metal, and I mean, he let it all out last night. I think it would have been really interesting to see how it would have come out of it, because it was down to him and Femi battling it for the championship. And, cool, man. Ben Nelson was still in it, but he had a lot of damage on his car, wasn't very fast. It was a pretty amazing race, though. Lachlan McMillan also running for the championship here, running in 8th place, right behind Jake Nichols, actually, on the bottom.
Yeah, so yeah, there's another chaser, Jake Nichols.
Jonathan Shipman is still way back in 25th. He's running back here with Josh Robin now. And Josh Robin, man, how did he get clear back there?
I have no idea. I didn't pay attention to what really happened, but yeah, he is way off the pace now. Back here running with Jonathan Shipman.
I mean, Jonathan's way faster than him. What the heck's going on there? I don't know. It could be his blinking, maybe.
Could be.
Yeah, because you'll lose the draft.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight here for the season finale of the TrophyDash.com Gen 6 series for SRA. We appreciate it very much. Hopefully you're having a good time and enjoying the show. I know it's going to be a good race here. We're coming up, we got about 36 to go. And, let's see, yeah, 34 to go, 35 to go. So I forget. Anyhow, till we get to the first 25, excuse me, till we get to the first day. Well, my math is really off.
Math is hard, I get it.
Yeah, I do too.
And I was always an expert at math. Tyler Sifford goes to the outside.
Yeah, he's going to get up there with Femi lap. They're going to try to get something going here. And they're coming up to Delonta again.
Yep, well, he should be able to blend into the back of the pack there. And get his speed built back up. But yeah, he's going to be a couple of laps, well, actually 4 laps down, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's, he spent a little bit too much time, or 3 laps down, I'm sorry.
No, it's 4.
Is it 4?
Yeah. It was 3.
Oh, 4, yeah. You're right. Okay.
So, if Delonta wants to get back into this, he's really going to need some cautions to come his way, because if they don't, we're just going to say now he's definitely out of contention for this championship.
And you never know what's going to happen out here. I mean,
you don't.
Last night we wound up with, what did we have, like 4 or 5 cautions or something in that race last night?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, there was.
So, you know, potentially he could get back on the lead lap because he's the only one a lap down.
Yeah.
So, but boy, Marcus out here just showing the way. Eric Sable, Jake Nichols now up to 3rd.
Yeah, Femi trying to lead that outside line up to the front too.
And boy, they shuffled Tyler Sifford out of that really quick, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, he's back in 10th place now.
Yeah, they just sent him to the back. They were like, nope, not going to be up here.
and Ethan Kurtz, Nate Trito up there on the high side. Let's ride along with old Nate here for a minute and see what the intensity is up here in the front. Cody Miller now joins the front. And you know, as much as these cars are a little more difficult to drive, you know, I would not be surprised to see these guys go flag to flag without a caution. I would not be surprised.
Me either.
Or maybe it will come down to the end where we may get some extra cautions because they're driving really hard to try to get to the front. You know, you never know.
Well, that brings up an interesting point because they can't make it to the end of the stage without hitting without a caution.
Yep. Ooh, Tyler Sipper blinked out there. 5 o'clock somewhere. That's what it says on the back of that car. That's the Somewhere Saloon car. Sponsored by the Somewhere Saloon of Kansas City, Colorado. Shout out to all those people tuning in. Hopefully they're enjoying the race here today. Eric Sable to the front on the high side. Getting a good push here from Femi Lat. David Shutt up there. He's in line with those guys. Let's see if Eric Sable is not led a lap yet today. He gets a pretty good run. And at the line, it will be Eric Sable. And he leads his first lap. He drops it in front of Marcus Richardson. He's out in clean air now. And, well, I'll tell you, he got a little bit of a breather there because he was tucked up under Marcus for so long. He might have got that car really hot. That's why you see a little bit of distance there, folks, between these cars. These guys are trying to keep air going in that radiator because, boy, if you don't, they get hot quick.
They really do, yeah. These finely tuned engines, they need heat to run, and they don't need too much heat. And if you give them too much heat, then it's just going to cause problems.
Caden Henry coming from 26th to 10th.
Yeah, good run for Caden tonight.
Yeah. My old buddy Zoltan, there he is. Yep. From 21st to 12th.
He wasn't going to stay back for too long.
Ethan Kurtz, Ryan Hunt. Ryan Hunt's up there tucked right up under Zoltan. Giving him a little push. Ariotti now coming up. He's going to step right up here and get right on the back bumper there of Ryan Hunt. And he's got some help from Nicholas Caressel. There's Nicholas in the other Somewhere Saloon car. Hey, George. George is in there. All right. Hey, George. George Gibbs. Cedric Hunter. 19th. Spencer Owens. Now, he started he started 20th. He's running in 24th. Brett Pancari, 21st. I was checking in with Josh Robin. He was our pole sitter today. And he's back here with Jonathan Shipman. Shipman being one of the championship drivers here. One of the 6.
Yeah, they're almost 30 seconds behind the main group.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah.
Half a lap down.
Yeah, the problem they're going to run is if there's no caution, they could actually be put a lap down.
Yep. And Marcus back to the lead. He got a good push there. Got around Eric Sable. He likes it. He just likes it out front. He likes to be out there in that clean air. Don't have to worry about watching his temperatures or anything. So he likes it out there in clean air.
It's a nice Sunday drive.
Yes, sir.
Monday.
Feet up on the dash, tunes playing on the radio, and he's just out for a Sunday cruise.
I expect to see somebody's feet sticking out of the window here. And he said,
Yep. Well, you got to keep your feet cool, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Cody Miller in 7th or 8th, right along in there. This is quite the pack of cars, guys. All the way back. I was looking all the way back to, what is that? Spencer Owens? Yep, Spencer Owens, the last one back here.
And it looks like Delanta's he's kind of settled in towards the back of the pack here. He's keeping up pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing all right as long as he's getting a little help there from Brett Pancari. Like I said, I didn't think he got that much damage. I mean, yeah, he hit that wall there a little bit, the pit road wall, but he didn't hit it super hard. where,
I kind of deflected off. So.
Yeah, kind of bounced off of there. It was a safer barrier right there. So
yeah, it was, and you can kind of tell here that as long as Delonta stays in front of another car, then he's going to be able to stay with these guys. But if you notice that if he will start to slip backwards and get behind these guys where nobody's behind him, then he'll probably lose the draft and won't be able to contend.
Yep. Zoltan up to 6th.
And Zoltan's moving on up.
I'll tell you, it takes us so much patience. You just sit in a pack like this and you just ride because you can't move. You can't go any faster. You just got to try to depend on staying in the draft and keeping up at least for now.
Yeah.
And we've seen some guys make some moves last night that were costly to some, and some really made some great moves. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting to see, watch all these different drivers, all the different strategies. Caden Henry into 4th. Coming from 26, folks. That's amazing.
Yeah, if these guys are anything like me, you know you're stuck in there, but you don't want to be. You're just kind of itching to find any space to make a move.
Oh, yeah. David Shutt on the outside here for the lead. He is not in the championship here, not the top 6. Samuel Ladd is. Jake Nichols, now Jake's back in 8th place. Not concerned yet. The stage really doesn't mean anything here because it's all the guy that's one of the 6 that finishes the closest to the front is the champion. So stage points don't count or anything. Femi goes to the outside, leaves the bottom open for Marcus Richardson. And Marcus is going to take advantage of that. Oh, almost a bump there by Femi. He got a little too close there.
Yeah, so you start to get a little impatient now, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Even with just 5 cars, that outside line is doing well. Crayon break.
All right, well, Ariani. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I think I had a mic issue there. Sorry about that.
And Marcus Richardson's up the outside line now, trying to block Femi from taking the lead. It worked.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's a Femi move there. He did that last night a couple times we've seen. And, yeah, it does work. Kind of slows that progress up a little.
It does. And Femi's a driver we're going to have to watch, too. Is I think, once it gets down closer to this race, he's going to start being the aggressive driver here and taking everybody, in the perspective, like if he's out front, he's got a chance at this. He's going to try to keep everybody behind him. So I think I'll have to, watch Femi and see what happens.
Here he goes, the outside. And a little bump draft here on Eric Sable. Eric Sable and Eric, Femi, and Marcus have been switching the lead up here quite a bit.
Yes, they have.
Sable with a little bit of a run there. And I don't think it's enough to get down there, but I think Eric's going to lead that lap.
And he does.
Wow. Bringing them right along with him, though. All right, very good.
Eric Sable is racing Marcus Richardson here for the Rays lead. He's edged out front here now, and we're going to see if he can keep that lead held there. But I'll tell you what, Keith, these guys here at Talladega, I think we're still going to see a lot more lead changes here tonight than what we're seeing right now. Once this stage finishes, it'll group everybody back up, which everybody's in a group right now. But I'm saying there are a few guys that did get, away from this group, and that's Jonathan Shipman and Josh Robin. So we know these guys are just kind of holding off and waiting for that stage finish to happen so they can try to get back up here and race with these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And the pit stop strategy is going to be the real key to see who comes out in front after this is over.
Yes, exactly. I mean, any one of these guys up front can be a key factor in that happening. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out for these guys. But I'll say one thing. I'm pretty sure Marcus Richardson or Eric Sable or even Jake Nichols will have one fast pit stop. And it'll probably be one of those three guys that get back out into the front. But then again, we've also got David Shutt and Jake Nichols up here too, so we can't count those guys out either. And I also see Lachlan McMillan, another chase contender here. He's trying to bid a position for the top 5 here, as you see him here coming up with these guys.
And don't forget Zoltan. He's hanging right out that his spot on that outside row.
Yeah, poor Zoltan. He missed both chases by one position, and we know that he's on a mission to get wins. We saw him last week, a couple weeks ago there, get his first win, and that was just something spectacular for him to do. And we know he's going to be a one hot car tonight, trying to get another win added to that SRA win column, and hopefully the best here for Zoltan tonight. But he's currently running in 9th right now. He's in the top 10, so that's a good position for him. And if he can stay around that area and not get into trouble, I think he'll have a pretty good race tonight.
Oh, absolutely. He doesn't care about the chase drivers or anything. He wants to get up front and he wants to win the race. No doubt.
Exactly. And that's why everybody here, you know, likes to watch this kind of racing with the way this chase is because you have your championship contenders in this race along with people who are in the championship. When those drivers that aren't in the championship are up here racing and battling with the chase contenders up front and they actually take the win, and that hurts the chase contenders even more because that's points that they didn't get. But with the final race tonight, there's no points on the line, so it's whoever finishes where. But still yet, those non-chase drivers can play mind games with you, especially at a track like this.
Yeah, now we see a third line foreman now, too. We got Zoltan way up high.
Yeah, Zoltan went up there with, I believe that was Caden Henry. Yeah, so... Yeah, so they tried it, but it didn't work out. As you can see, they are starting to fall back here in line, and I think they did lose a couple of positions trying that.
Yep, but, you know, and this is the kind of time of the race where you're trying to see what works and what doesn't, and, you know, set themselves up for the end of the race. If they think that third line would work, they're going to try it. If not, then you're just going to go right back in line.
Yeah, that's a good thing to mention that, and that's something good to point out. This is a great time for them to start trying stuff because they know the stage end is finishing, and if they think they can't, you know, there's no points on the line, so, I mean, they're not really going for anything since it's the last race of the season. Usually people be driving for stage points, but, you know, they're not because it's the last race of the season, so it's a good idea for them to really get up there and test the waters and test their car's abilities to see what they can do in this race before this stage finishes, and they'll know what they have for the rest of the race.
Yeah, and not only that, but especially with these plate races, if you're going to try something and dart out, you're going to want to hope somebody goes with you, otherwise you're just going to be freight trained all the way to the back. Exactly.
We see that a lot. We'll see a driver come up and help a driver out and push him up to the front. And just as soon as that happens, one of them dives away from the other one and leaves them hanging on the outside. We see that a lot in the restrictor plate racing over here at SRA. I have yet to see it tonight. It probably did happen there a little bit earlier, and I just wasn't paying attention. But I know a few of these drivers will probably do that similar thing toward the end of the race, where they'll help somebody get up front and they'll just say, well, I'm no longer your friend because I'm trying to race too, so sayonara.
Yeah, what you're seeing here now is a lot, the single file on the bottom. I'm wondering if people are starting to get ready to think about pit stops here before the end of the stage.
Could be. Yeah, Spencer Owens is the lap down now as he's coming off the road, but Josh Robin and Jonathan Shipman are the next two to go a lap down as we see that angry, huge pack of leaders coming up behind them here on the back straightaway.
Yeah, and that could really mess up the whole line, depending on where they stay.
Yeah, we see sometimes the drivers don't move their line. They make the leaders go high, and that's sometimes not the best bet. These guys can either go high or just drop off the racetrack as they're doing right now. They are dropping off the racetrack. Oh, Josh walks up and comes. Oh, there's
a big wreck going into the pit road.
Crash.
Oh, and the caution does not come out.
Oh.
And they were just trying to get into pit road and get out of the way.
And there's a
Josh
caution.
Robbins loses control, and that was just a chain reaction. That's
yeah.
just horrible.
That
and the
was
caution
horrible.
Is out now.
All right,
Yes, it is.
let's go back and take a look at this because Femi was involved in that. Let me go back here and see if we can figure out what happened to Femi, how he got involved in this as they were coming to pit road. All right, here's where. Oh, he got tagged. Oh, wow, he got tagged by Tyler Sifford is what the first one. Tyler just come up like had nowhere to go, was not lifting off the gas. So he got into the back of Femi, pushed Femi into, I think that was Josh Robin. Yep.
Yeah, Josh Robbins is actually losing control just before this wreck happened. And then Penny comes down and Tyler gets right into the back order of him.
Holy smokes.
Looks like what I'm seeing here, I think that was Ariotti. Yeah. It looked like to me that Femi was... It just seemed like a chain reaction here with these guys trying to get to pit road. It looked like Femi wasn't too sure on where he was wanting to go in lane-wise, and it looked like he started to go up the racetrack, and then he made a very, very quick change and started to turn back down the racetrack. So I think Ari got confused, didn't really know where to go, and he got into the back of Femi a little bit, and that's what got Tyler Sifford into him. And then it was just a chain reaction after that.
Yeah, that was just one of those things where somebody slowed down a little too much and got into the back of him, and it just caused that mess at the entrance of pit road.
But that kind of stuff is just the nature of a restrictor plate race when you're trying to get to pit road and stuff like that. So,
yeah, and what that's going to end up doing is that's going to complete stage one, and then hopefully there isn't too much damage. They can get it fixed and get back out there and still contend for the win.
Wow, what an upset, huh? Well, a bunch of the guys in the back pitted. Nicholas Caressel, Eric Sable. Now, these guys are all coming to pit road now, all the leaders. So, but a bunch of them already pitted. Brett Pancari, Marcus Richardson, Tyler Sifford, of course, was involved in that wreck. Spencer Owens was involved in it. Josh Robin, Jonathan Shipman, and Delonte Ballard. Those guys have all been to pit road. Some of them may come in again just to kind of top off the tank. David Shutt. Not sure if this is going to be a 2-tire or 4-tire stop. It's going to be a 4-tire stop. There we go.
Well, as we're fond of saying at plate races, this changes everything.
Yes, it does. Is he going to be the first off the pit road? I don't know who won that race off the pit road.
Yeah, it looks like Jake Nichols got out first.
I don't think. I think Shutt beat him.
David Shutt.
Oh, yep. Shutt got out first. You're right.
Yep. It was close.
Very close.
That
David
was very
Shutt
close.
did get it.
Wow.
Yeah. I think David Shutt got it by the front splitter of that car, so that was just nuts.
Well, who are we gonna catch their breath now and get a drink and
if we can get a word in with? I think I've got to set this. I forgot to do it beforehand, but let me see if we can. Hold on here a minute. I'm going to try to talk to Ethan Kurtz if I can. I forgot to set this. I forgot to do it last night too. There we go. Okay. All right. We'll see if we can get a word in with him.
Okay, thanks.
Ethan Kurtz, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're having a pretty solid run out there today, Ethan. Tell me about the racing.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of my strong suits is plate racing like this. I won the season opener in the trucks a couple years ago, but I like the style of racing a lot, and we qualified towards the front, probably middle of the pack actually, but you know, we've been working with some of the teammates and friends up here, and we've been able to stick up here.
That's good. Well, them hot temperatures aren't really bothering you too awful much, are they? Because it was like 110-degree track temperature.
I think we're all definitely feeling it in the tires. I think it looked like everybody was starting to get tight into the corners, and I think that wouldn't have happened if the track was cooler. So, but yeah, I think we're definitely feeling it there. But other than that, it's a lot of fun.
Well, you're going to have to probably pit one more time here before the end of the race. So, do you have a partner to work with? Somebody to come in off a pit road with?
I think so. I hope so. I think I've been working with Ben Nelson, Nate Trado, Jake, and this whole group, Delonte, but he got caught up in that wreck earlier. So, but yeah, I think I got a solid group of guys that I'm trying to work with.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get back at it. Good luck for the rest of the race, Ethan. Race.
Thank you.
Race. Race, I meant. Whoops.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Close
yeah,
enough, yeah.
Race. At the race. Let's go racing. All right. Okay, so now David Shutt will be the leader. Barely getting out in there. A lot of them guys up ahead of these guys are going to be coming around. We got a slew of them here. Holy smokes. Nicholas Kressel, Spencer Owens, Eric Sable, Lachlan McMillan, Brett McCarry, Marcus Richardson, Tyler Sifford, Jonathan Shipman, and Delonte Ballard. They'll be coming around. They'll be going around to catch up to the back of the field before we go back green. So, wow. What a way to end that 40th stage, or 40th lap for the stage under caution.
Yeah, that was a little unexpected. You always expect the wrecks out on a track, but coming in at pit road, it's just one of those things where if you're not paying attention 100%, that's what happens. You just comes up on you in a blink of an eye and it's over.
Wow. Well, I hope Femi's okay. See if can we find Femi? Yeah, he's back here. I'm not sure how much damage he's got. Whether he's going to be that fast anymore. That's kind of a shame.
Yeah, the back end of his car is messed up bad.
It is bad. And now the front end seems to be okay. So he may be all right as long as he stays in the draft. But now trying to get that damage fixed up as much as he can under caution. Going to be interesting to see how he can do. Ariotti, he'll be up here at 14th place on the restart.
Looks like Ari's going back into the pits. Yes, he is. And Femi's staying out, so hopefully the front of his car is good enough he can stay in the draft. He's still on the lead lap, so he's still got a shot.
If he can get somebody behind him, pushing him, he might be all right. All right, looks like all the lap cars are going to get the way by here. They'll go around and catch up to the back of the field. It's going to be David Shutt, Jake Nichols. Now Jake's blinking like crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
It's Talladega, man. Everything and anything can happen.
Yeah, well, I had problems last night there. The whole field blinked out, but I don't know if that was me, my internet. They're coming to look at it here Wednesday. I don't know what it's. The modem just like it restarts on for randomly. It restarts on its own. Weird.
Huh.
Unless we got a ghost in the house or something. I don't know.
Could have.
Gremlins, I get it.
Yep, they're coming to look at it.
All right, lights on the pace car out. We're going to be going green in a half a lap or so.
Alrighty, will do. Yeah, man, Jake Nichols is really blinking now. He's
It's
almost
really
on
bad.
he's almost on the same verge as Josh Robbins blinking.
That would not be good to have your race ruined by internet problems.
Yes. I see Jake Nichols. Yeah, Jake Nichols' ping did shoot up to 300 there for a second, so that is not good.
No, and he's still blinking too, so this could really be interesting at this restart, see if he can
Good, yeah.
get it back.
Because people are going to be like, oh, where did he go? Because right now he's gone completely there. He's back now. But, man, if he keeps doing that, Ben Nelson's going to be like, oh, I don't know what to do here. I can't judge it because I don't know where he's at.
His ping is now, it's down, but it's still not good. All right, here we go.
Yep, pace
Pace
car
car's
is in.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
All right, and they're at restart. So now we're back to green, and David Shutt gets a really good jump, and Jake Nichols follows him right behind.
Yeah, it seems like thankfully Jake Nichols' blinking has cleared up once we got the green flag here, so that's a good thing, and we'll see what these guys can do here as we are trying to get a lane on top already going as, the leaders, when they were, up there on that whole entire high lane just dropped off at the bottom. Yep, Jake Nichols coming out to the top side here. He's going, and here comes Cody Miller to help him. They're going to try to get a run here on David Shutt.
Yeah, that was an interesting restart. The field spread out real fast.
Yes,
they're all over.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing something like that, especially here in Talladega. That was weird. Now they are starting to kind of get grouped up here in these little packs. And we've got Cody Miller trying to take the lead from Jake Nichols now as he helped Jake get the lead from David. And now Cody's got some help from Ben Nelson and Sultan Herzog.
Don't close your eyes, otherwise you're going to miss all kinds of things.
Yes. There's no more stage breaks. We've got racing here to the end of this race. And I think it's going to be some great racing here from this point on out. As we're seeing these guys just get a little bit more crazy on these restarts because they know that this is the end of the season. And they're all trying to get every bang for their buck that they can in order to ensure that they get a championship here.
Yeah, and that second pack is now catching up back to the first pack, so they're all together now.
Yes, sir. Take a look back here at Femi Olat. He is currently running in the 15th position behind Ryan Hunt. And behind him, we've got Spencer Owens. So it's good to see Spencer back in the league here tonight. He's kind of been away on a little bit of a hiatus for a while here at SRA, but it's good to see Spencer back in the race car tonight here on iRacing. And he's got Nicholas Caressel behind him in the 4 car, and that is another Somewhere Saloon car. Him and Tyler Sifford run the 2 Somewhere Saloon cars. 2 awesome-looking paint schemes, I do say so myself. And if you're ever out in Cannon City, Colorado, stop by the Somewhere Saloon. Check and see what they're all about out there. And give them a shout out sometimes too when you're on social media. 50 laps remaining this time by as our race leader Jake Nichols is out front here of David Shutt. We see Cody Miller trying to get, and David Shutt will come up in front of Cody Miller here, and he's going to say, nope, I'm going to try to get the lead back here.
So we know they're going to have to stop one more time. Oh, of course. Do you think they just cut the stage in half, or are they going to go as far as they can, bring that fuel tank almost to empty, and then come back?
Yeah, definitely short-pitted. I mean, it's just, the nature of this beast here at Talladega. Waiting too long, and you're just hurting yourself in the long run with the drivers being able, to stay in big groups and packs. And if I've seen people where they try to run it out, everybody else goes down pit road and it's like a 3-car pack trying to run it out, and they end up losing because they didn't do the correct strategy. I'm not saying nobody here will. I'm not saying nobody here is a bad driver or anything like that. I'm just saying sometimes that strategies are different from others, and some work and some don't. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. I think it's best they kind of pit through the middle of this run here and, try to go with the, rest of the way after that.
Oh, looks like Femi Olat is losing the main draft. He's drifting backwards.
Yeah, poor Femi.
Not the way he wanted this to go tonight, I can guarantee you that.
No, there Lachlan McMillan goes by him now. Somebody's off pace here. I think it's Jonathan Shipman. Yes, Jonathan Shipman's coming to pit road. So an unscheduled pit stop for Jonathan Shipman. I think Jonathan Shipman is running for the championship here, and it's an unscheduled pit stop down on the bottom here. The totem pole, I guess you could say. He's last on the field, so that's a tough break for him. Brett Pancari, I don't know what happened to him, but he's got shuffled away from everyone, and he's by himself right now, 8.3 seconds off the pace. But he's got a little 3-car pack ahead of him. This 3-car pack is being led by Lachlan McMillan. I'll take that back. There's a 4th car there. Delonta Ballard, 3 laps down, is in with these guys here too. So we got Lachlan, Femi, Tyler Sifford, and Delonta Ballard. And poor Femi has a lot of damage on that number 11 machine here, so I know that's why he's back here, sadly, and he hopes his night could have went better than what it has, because he is a chase contender too, but it looks like that he is out of contention for this chase at the moment with that damage he has on that number 11 machine. And the guy that would win your chase, per se, if it was to finish now, would be Jake Nichols, since he is the race leader.
Well, you can just tell he wants it bad.
Oh, he does.
After coming so close last night, it's almost like redemption for him tonight.
Yes, it is.
Well, as with everything with Talladega, I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We got a couple of chase guys out, pretty much out of contention now unless the miracle happens.
Yeah. We'll just say an average old Dale Earnhardt saying, you win some, you lose some, you wreck some. So, in the Talladega, that can be used a lot.
Sometimes at the same time.
Yeah. Bobby Chaney makes his way up to 7th place now. He is in the top 10 here. He's got Freddie D in front of him and a lot of other great drivers around. We got Cody Miller up here in the mix as well.
And Nate Trito coming up front to lead that second line.
Yeah, I take a look at Marcus Richardson here. He's usually running where he doesn't usually run at right now. I mean, even at restrictor plate tracks, Marcus Richardson's usually always trying to be that leader up front, but right now he's kind of firing under himself, he's fired back in his pack a little bit, but he's still in the top 10, so I'm pretty sure that he's saving something for these guys here at the end.
Yeah, Jake Nichols kind of drifting back and forth between the high and the low lines, trying to keep everybody behind him.
Yes, sir. Another chase contender here is behind Marcus Richardson in 9th place. That's Ben Nelson. We know Ben's, I think he's just kind of taking it easy right now, knowing that this race still has a lot of racing left in it. And he's just going to kind of try to stay out of trouble and try to be there at the end.
And we got Nate Trito leading that lap, but we couldn't quite clear Jake, so he's not going to, doesn't look like he's going to try to go down on him, but
no,
that was close.
Now we can see Ethan Kurtz now coming in 4th place here. Ethan's going to try to get up here and lead a lap as well. Oh, we got a little bit of a issue there with Jake Nichols. It looked like he got a little loose, or maybe Ethan kind of got bumper hooked him there a little bit, but they all saved it and caught the cars.
Had a little help there.
Yeah, it looked like he did.
Ooh, there's so much going on, I don't know where to focus.
Yeah, tell me about it. But this is a great race with these guys that have been racing in this pack here. And Marcus Richardson just lost a couple more positions. He's fallen back to 12th.
Yeah, that outside line's starting to organize a little bit better. They might make a challenge for him. Yeah, Nicholas Carresto goes way out. I wonder if he got pushed out of line because there is nobody going with him. He's going to go all the way to the back.
Yeah, man, that's a tough break.
Oh, somebody's down below the yellow line here. Who's that?
I don't know. Who was it?
That's Spencer Owens. He did go below the yellow line and just came back in line in the back of the pack.
Huh.
Looks like he's lost the draft now, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, he was running 9th. Now I think he's way back in like 15th or 16th place. Maybe a little farther.
And Nate Trito gets in front of Jake Nichols and takes the lead.
Yep, he's going to lead another lap here. Nate Trito's having a great run so far tonight.
It's the pink car, I can't see. Oh, they're wrecking the yellow
flag is out. They are. Big crash. Let's go back.
Stables in that.
Yeah. Oh, let's go back and take a look at this. Also seen Cedric Hunter was involved.
Well, we'll see who started what here. And now the thing of it is they can pit now and make it to the end on fuel.
That they can.
It'll be really close.
Yeah, I think they. Oh, and Eric Sable looks like he may have gotten a little help there from the back and gets turned around.
That's weird. I didn't see anything.
Oh,
Nobody.
yeah, that was the number 9.
Yeah, it's Eric Sable, but
Yeah.
I'm not seeing nobody touch him. It looks like he just lost the car. It looks like something. To me, it looks like something just broke because the car just violently went left and slammed right into Ryan Hunt's car.
Let's see here.
Yeah, he just goes right down on Ryan Hunt, and he just turns him around.
Yeah.
I wonder if he had a tire blow or something, because that does happen. And because the car made a big jolt, and all of a sudden it turned left.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. Yeah, something was amiss with the 9 car there of Eric Sable, and it just turned abrupt left right into
it
Ryan
looks
Hunt.
like he hit a bump and it got him all squirrely. It was really strange.
That's what it kind of looked like. Yeah, it kind of looked like the right front suspension system didn't travel right when he hit. It looked like a bump, and it looks like it sent him into the 50 car.
Well, you want to talk to Eric, and you can talk in there, Jeff.
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
oh, actually, both of you can, I believe, now, because here, I'll open the mic up.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Eric Sable, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
And give us your side of the story of that crash there, and that was violent.
Oh man, I was coming out of the trial over there, and I felt something hit my leg. It was the power cable coming out of my wheel, so it went dead left. So I feel bad for everybody that got involved in that wreck, especially if they're chase contenders. I feel bad for everybody. I second night in a row where I got taken out, and I felt like I had a top 5 car. So I just feel bad for everybody.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man. That sucks that your power cable came out like that. Yeah, we know it looked like something, mechanically or something went wrong with your car. It just looked like it was just abrupt and there's no warning. So, and that was horrible. But up until that point there, what was your thoughts on the race?
Oh, the race is great. The race was great. It's just, we got in the back of the field there with that last pit stop. So it's just so hard to make up ground with this draft package, and I was trying to work my way up, and I don't know. It's just a shame that had to happen.
Yeah, it is. Well, is your wheel issue fixable, and is the car fixable, and you think you'll be able to get back out on track tonight?
The car's destroyed, so I just hope you guys enjoy the rest of the race, and I'll be back at it next season.
All right, April, thanks for talking with us. Sorry about your luck here tonight at Talladega, and good luck next season.
Thanks, man. Enjoy the show.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean,
yeah, no.
That's one of kind of the unknown variables that we have in sim racing, is that you got internet issues and power issues, and sometimes the cable just comes right out.
Yeah. I've heard of a lot of stuff. Graphics card going out. I heard of a cat. Their cat jumped up in front of their monitor.
I've done that.
The dog chewed the cable in two, and I've heard of quite a few stories. But that's a good one there.
What about your steering wheel coming unclamped from your desk or your, whatever you've got, it just comes right off, and you're like, oh crap, what do I do here?
Didn't that actually happen to Jimmy Johnson in a real race? His steering wheel comes uncoupled.
That was Dale Jr.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and he was driving around the track trying to get it hooked back on. Oh my God, that would be a scary thought.
And he literally put his hand on the steering shaft where the T-bar that hooks to the steering wheel, was trying to steer that part with his hand. I'm like, how you doing that? I'm like,
that's right, I remember. Yeah, okay. So, same kind of goofy stuff happens. I mean, I've had my steering wheels come off the desk before and cables come out. I mean, it's just one of them things in racing. You hate to see it happen, but it does unfortunately happen.
Well, we'll just put it in this perspective. We'll say this, with, comparing sim racing to real life racing, say that your power goes out. We can just say that that's a major DNF for your car. Your motor must have blown, or you must have crashed into the wall really hard, or just destroyed the car, or something like that. If your steering wheel comes off, you might hit the wall or something, but that's a fixable, thing. You can hurry up and clamp that back on if you just pull the car off the track and let it coast or whatever, But power cable coming out, and that one's a little bit more detrimental than the whole steering wheel coming off of the clamp. So, I mean, that one was going to, cost you even more time because you're going to have to try to hurry up and plug that cable back up and try to get that steering wheel to reset itself because, the steering wheels, with sim racing, most of them calibrate themselves. So, I mean, you're going to have to wait for that process to get done. So, by the time all that's done, you're down laps. So, I mean, any of these, technical glitches or anything like that, that's just like a DNF in a real life race almost to the equivalent if you, can't fix it within a, timely manner.
Yeah, we don't have random valves breaking and random tires blowing out, so we just have random technical glitches.
Exactly.
Well, bad news, guys. Femi Olat took his car behind the wall, so no championship for Femi Olat tonight.
That's
a bummer.
I know that is.
Dang,
I'd shame. I wanted to see, I'd like to see all the chase drivers stay in it because I think it's more fun that way and it's more interesting to see who's going to be the guy that's going to be at the closest to the front to win the championship here tonight.
Yeah.
So, and right now,
see him take the double.
Yeah, right now the closest one is Jake Nichols.
Yeah, but he's got Lachlan McMillan right behind him.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a good battle between those two.
Sure.
We know Lachlan McMillan hasn't had a championship for a while, so I think he's going to be looking for one here because, I mean, he's been in the hunt before, but
he won the race last night, and he said he was coming here to win the championship tonight, so let's see what he can do. If he can get that Xfinity car to victory lane last night, let's see if he can get to Gen 6 to victory lane tonight.
Exactly. I mean, something to kind of look at here. I like his attitude with that, but both cars are two totally different animals. And I mean, when you get in one and drive it, it drives totally different than what the other one does. So I mean, but what can you take from perspective from driving the Xfinity car on Talladega and bring it over to the Gen 6 car to help you with? I mean, there's some things that you could, but then there's also a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to do that with. So, I mean, but he's doing a great job at it so far tonight, and I think he's got a shot at getting the championship here if he can stay out of trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. And pace car's lights are out, so we're going green next time.
Yep.
Yes, Ben Nelson
in the championship here. He's starting from 11th. Jonathan Shipman now back in it. He's in 16th. Oh, he's not completely out of it yet.
Not at all.
No, he's not completely out at all, no.
And Delonte Ballard is back in it. He's still 3 laps down, though.
I mean, Delonte is really going to have some more cautions fall his way, and he's not going to have to pit if he wants to get these laps back and get back into contention, because if he doesn't get these laps back, sadly, he's just going to be out of championship contention. So.
And before we go back to I just want to thank everybody who was watching us tonight and all the people in chat. I don't think we could have anywhere near as much fun without the audience at all.
No, not at all.
All right, well, things are going to get real interesting now because I think we saw the end of the pit stops, and now it's just going to be a dash to the end.
Hey, Bianca's in there. Hey, Bianca, how you doing? Yes, good to see you. Yeah, we're getting a lot of a few new faces here and there, picking up a few new faces. I wanted to thank all the moderators in chat there, Steph and Becky and Emo and Jeff's in there. We got a bunch of moderators. All right, somebody get them going.
Yeah, I will. All righty, that pace car's making that left turn back into pit lane. And remember, folks, Talladega's start-finish line is in a very odd place for most other racetracks, but that's what makes this track very unique. So we got to wait just a little bit longer, but they can go on the pace car, and it looks like they should get these guys back under green flag coming to the car over here. And that was a good restart from him. I think he just got that right to get that little bit of a lead jump, but these guys will work together and get caught back up to David Shutt here in no time as we see Ariotti on the high side there. He is getting pushed there by, I believe that is
Caden Henry.
Yeah, Caden Henry and Jake Nichols.
And they're going to swallow Shutt right up.
David Shutt.
3 wide, yep. And Ariotti to the lead for the first time today. And, oh, man. Now he's going to dump off Caden Henry real quick there. But Ariotti, wow, look at the power move he just made.
And that was the disadvantage of getting such a good start, is that he had no draft help, and they just sucked him right back in.
Yep. Well, he's he get right down there and get that side draft. Ari's very good at doing that. He's as good as anybody else at these super speedways. And we all know how good Marcus is. Lachlan McMillan now did get ahead of Jake Nichols and goes into fourth. Those two
Ford
actually
low car out
battling.
on the high side.
Yeah, he's out there stuck all by himself.
Now we got Nelson.
Yeah, he'll get back in it. Caden Henry and David Shutt. For a minute there, it looked like he was going to go with him, but they drop it down into the pocket here, and they're going to go single file.
Yeah, nobody's really trying nothing right now, but I mean, it's kind of still far off this race. A couple of these guys, I think they're just going to kind of take it easy and see what they can do, and maybe try to go for it later on. I mean, you got to think about it though. These guys will help drivers out at this point in the race and try to get them to go up front. But once we get to that final 10 to 5 laps to go, there's no friends and no help out here. It's going to be every man for himself.
Freddie D just pulled out in front of Bobby Cheney and Zoltan Hertzeg, so they're going to get a little pack going up there on the high side. Maybe get another one up there. That should help them pull up to the front. And here goes somebody else going to the high side.
Going up to the high side there? Or
yeah,
Jake,
he was
Jake
looking.
Nichols.
Oh, Jake Nichols. Yep.
No,
all these guys.
Nichols, that was Caden Henry. Oh, Jake did go up there too, but Caden as well. So it looks like David Shutt will dump back off from those guys and go back down to the bottom. And so did
man. So did Jake Nichols. Wow, that was close.
Okay, now Jake Nichols back up to the top. I don't think he knows where he wants to go.
And Nate Trito up there.
Yeah, Nate Trito comes up to the top now. Man, these guys are just slicing and dicing through the field here right now. Defending positions, trying to figure out what lane they want to go in. And there goes Ariani to the high side now. He shouldn't have opened that up.
Yeah, he shouldn't have, because that let Marcus Richardson get the lead back.
Yeah.
You don't want him up there. He to stay up there.
Yeah.
Yep. Race could be over now. Could be all Marcus Richardson.
It could be. I'm not saying nothing bad about Ariani or any of these drivers in here, but Ari, I think that right there was a little bit of a mistake, my friend. I don't think you need to go up there and let Marcus get out front.
I agree. But, that pack's going to change here because we're getting more guys on the outside now than we do have on the inside.
Yeah. We got Lachlan McMillan here behind Marcus Richardson now. I think what these guys might do, if it comes down to these two guys at the end of the race, Lachlan McMillan, he's going to go for it because he's got a shot. So, I mean, he's up here racing and right now, and it's still a long way to go. So, man, I figured Lachlan would kind of be still behind these guys a little bit, trying to stay out of trouble because most of the trouble happens up front, but some happens in the middle too. So, I mean, it just happens anywhere.
Yeah, Jake Nichols is still trying to find a spot he likes, and he's going from top to bottom.
Yeah, I think he's kind of confused right now. It's like, man, I just can't pinpoint where my car is running the best, or who to work with. Somebody that was Nate Trado. Yeah, he blinked out there a little bit.
It looks like he's setting down.
Ahead of Marcus Richardson. Marcus Richardson, he gets out front, he's going to try his best to keep all these guys behind him as best as he can. And if they know he's out front, that makes these guys even more aggressive because they know he's basically the king of SRA with the most wins. So they can challenge. So you see Luke trying to get up here now, but wow, challenging Marcus Richardson is one hard thing to do, and you see David Shutt had to back it off there.
Yeah, his car is very wide when he's in the lead. It's really hard to get around him.
Yeah. Lachlan McMillan's just loving it right now, though. He's riding behind him here because he knows he's in the catbird seat if he can keep ahead of David Shutt. David Shutt right now is up here, too.
Yeah, it looks like Shutt is actually getting his nose out in front of Richardson just a little bit.
Yeah. And the only two other guys really up here battling with Lachlan would be Ben Nelson and Jake Nichols, but I'm not seeing where they currently are.
Jake Nichols is fourth in line in the bottom.
Yeah.
Ben Nelson is 3 spots behind him in the bottom row.
Wow. Yeah, these guys are actually farther back than what I thought they were. So really the only chase contender that's up front right now is Lachlan McMillan.
Well, he said he was going to do it.
Working hard.
He said he was going to do it tonight. Let's see what he got. Uh-oh,
It's like Babe Ruth calling his
Ariati.
shot.
Oh, he got
Gets
shuffled
shuffled
out.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good, but he'll get right back in the line, just losing maybe 1 or 2 positions. So that's a good thing that hole opened up right there for him. He'll get back in.
I'll tell you, the one I fear the most right now that is, I'm waiting for him to turn up the heat here is Freddie De La Rosa.
Oh, yeah, Freddie D. And he's not in the chase, sadly, but, you know, he wants to get up here and start, you know, racing these guys hard for a win. And I think you're right about him, Rudy. I think he will be up here battling these guys shortly.
And Marcus Richards into the high line, blocking Shutt from taking the lead.
Yeah. I mean, he's got it working up there. That bottom lane is not catching him at all, so I think he'll be able to dive back down and protect the position. Oh, David Shutt will come down too, and that'll put Lachlan McMillan back another position.
Yep, and now we got a brand new one turning the high side, Caden Henry.
Yeah. Freddie D's up there now racing, trying to get up to the front. They've got some help from, it looks like Bobby Cheney, Zoltan Hertzeg, Cody Miller, and Jonathan Shipman. So Jonathan Shipman's up in the mix now again too. So, man, it'd be great to see him up here battling Lachlan McMillan and being a chase contender.
Yes, sir. He's trying to get that chase, you know, the championship.
Yeah. I don't think Jonathan Shipman has a SRA championship at all, does I think it's going to be his first championship, wouldn't it?
I believe it would be, but that I don't know 100% for sure. I've never seen him win a championship.
I haven't either, no. It'll be a first championship for us here at MaxSpeedTV, but man, a lot of these guys up here, they're just racing hard right now. I mean, all of them are going squirrely here. Wow, that just, ooh.
Yeah, they are definitely buffeting back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Steel Racer and Jose. I seen those two in chat. New one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button there, folks, and give us a thumbs up on the video and hit that little bell beside the subscribe button, and that way you'll get a notification when we go live, because we do broadcast pretty much every night of the week.
Yeah. Oh, we've got 16 cars in the lead pack. And we've got Cedric Hunter and Brett Pancari by themselves. And then behind these guys, about another 5 seconds, we've got a 3-car pack of Spencer Owens, Ryan Hunt, and James Coolwally. And then at the back of the field by himself, 40 seconds back, probably getting ready to go a lap down, is Garrison Hogan.
Yeah, he is all by himself. He's going to get swallowed up here in a couple of laps.
Yeah, he's about a half a lap behind.
Delonta Ballard is up with the 16-car pack, so it's technically a 17-car pack. And then we've got Eric Sable, Femi Olat, and Josh Robin, sadly, out of this race. Well, Josh Robin isn't completely out. He's sitting on pit road, but the drivers that are actually completely out of the race are Eric Sable and Femi Olat.
And Caden Henry just led his first lap of the race.
Yes, he did.
Very nice. Very nice. And Freddie D's trying to get up there. He's been up in this position a couple of times, but he has not led a lap yet today.
No, he hasn't. You know, he wants to. Now that he's got a chance, so they're coming up on the lap R of Garrison Hogan. The question is he going to stay high, which I'm thinking he's going to, and he should. These guys should be able to get around him with no issue. But Garrison Hogan will go 1 lap down.
No problem there. He went right around him. He was out of the way. That was good sportsmanship.
Yes, it was. Ooh, man, Caden Henry come down the hill a little bit there, and then Marcus Richardson and get a little side draft off of him, but it didn't quite work out for him in his favor. But wow, that was close. He almost made contact.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a good race here, man. I'm telling you, these guys they're driving the wheels off. We're coming to 20 to go here pretty quick. About another 4 laps.
Yeah, time flies. You're having fun.
I'm telling you. Nate Trito, I'm not going to count him out. He's been up there and led 4 laps already, so he knows his way to the victory lane. He knows his way to the front of the pack. But if he can find somebody to go with him, that's going to be the ticket.
Yeah, and Freddie D's right up there behind him. So, I mean, don't ever count him out either.
Yeah, he really is.
Ariati just sitting there in 6th place. Now, Jake Nichols mired back in 9th. Ben Nelson is in 13th, 12th. Walton passing up Cody Miller there. Puts him into 12th. So we've got 3 chase drivers up here inside the top, 13. Inside the top 13.
Yeah, and this is kind of what happened to Jake Nichols.
Oh, Jake, what happened to Jake? What happened there?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll go back.
Oh, he didn't blow in.
No, he didn't. But, whoa, man, that could be disastrous for him. You don't want to be doing that with 20 to go. Ballard's going to pick him up there, try to get him back to the front.
Yeah, I'm looking back at the Jake Nichols incident. He was blinking kind of fierce, went off turn 2, and there was a guy right on his bumper. So I think he just pulled off. The sportsmanship matter to let that guy go without causing any issues due to his blinking.
Okay, well, that's looking better for Lachlan McMillan and Ben Nelson up here and Jonathan Shipman. Shipman now up to 11th.
Yeah, because there was no contact between Jake and another car. They the car off, so yeah. That's a tough break, though, that he's still blinking like that, and that made him pull the car off the track.
Yeah, he's still got a chance, but his odds are getting lower.
They are.
Back kind of falling back a little bit.
Yeah, we've kind of got, kind of messed up, or I could say here, into the 3 different packs. I mean, because we got that 17. We got
they split up there. Almost look like maybe, because they don't need fuel, they don't need tires, so they're good. Boltan into the top 10 again. Been here before, but got shuffled out.
We'll see what he can do up here this time.
Bobby Cheney makes it into 8th.
A couple of kind of sticking his nose out a little bit. Maybe he overheated a little bit.
Yeah,
he could have.
Some of the big movers here, the one I've been watching is Caden Henry, probably the biggest mover out here. Started 26th on the field out of a 27-car field, and he's running for the lead right now.
Oh, that's a hard charger. Yeah, he gets the hard charger award most definitely, and he's already led a lap. So I mean, he's doing a fantastic job right now in this race.
All right, 20 to go this time by, and start looking for 3 wide, folks. Start looking for it.
Yeah, Zoltan pulled out a little bit about a half a lap ago just to see what was happening and pulled back in the line. So, not quite yet.
No.
And Marcus Richardson goes up.
Yep, and Schutt's going to close that door on him so he can't come back down.
The best thing that Jake Nichols can hope for is that these guys start going 3 wide so that second pack can catch up and back into it.
Yeah, well, Marcus got pushed, got back down into the bottom there. So, I mean, Marcus is doing what he does best at these restrictor plate tracks. He's blocking both lanes. He'll kind of hold off the bottom lane for a little bit, let that top lane catch up to him, then he'll move up to the top lane, let those guys push him, then he'll move back down to the bottom lane. And that's kind of breaking air for him. It's kind of making these guys slow down and stuff, and that's helping him keep up front. But there, he tried to come back down the track. They're going to take him 3 wide. He gets in the hole. Oh, they're going to leave Caden Henry out on the top side. He's going to go backwards.
Yeah, he is now. He just got break free.
Yeah. There's Zoltan Hertzeg was looking to come up with him, but I think he knows better than go up there with just one car. That's going to make him go back too. So he's like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to leave you hanging here, and you want to come behind me.
And that second pack kind of divided into 2. Jake Nichols is in that 4-car pack, and they're caught right back up.
Yeah, but I think even Caden's going to go past them. They're going to pass him up. So, yeah.
That's a shame. He was having a great run there.
He was.
Yeah, Jake Nichols was 14th. He better get busy. 18 laps to go.
Yes, sir. But Lachlan McMillan is back into the hunt here. He's still the top notch. I guess I could say top, not notch, but top driver of the chase so far as he's running in 3rd position. And he's the highest running chase driver at the moment. The second highest running chase driver is Ben Nelson in 7th position. And the next one back would be Jonathan Shipman in 9th. Jake Nichols is all the way back in 14th position. And that means the other 2 chase drivers, I believe, are out of the race. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I mean, Delonta Ballard's not out of the race, but he's still out of chase contention. But we do have one chase driver who is completely out, and that's Bentley Ladd.
Yeah, that's a shame for him. Man.
Listening to some of the radio chatter, I think some strategies are starting to be planned out.
Oh, they probably are. I wouldn't put it past any of these drivers trying different strategies with one another and trying to better their, racing craft here tonight to try to get that best position and get that best finish out of here, especially Lachlan McMillan. Lachlan's in the catbird seat right now. He's the leader of the, chase drivers. So he knows that if he gets into an incident, it's over for him. So he's playing a conservative game right now. Lachlan is. He does not want to get into any trouble because he knows if he does, that's going to be trouble for his championship efforts.
Yep, he's happy sitting right where he is. As long
Yes,
as
he
none
is.
of the other guys can get past him, he'll just be right there. He'll be just fine with it.
Yep.
Drea, I'm sorry, Drea. I've been trying to watch a race here. I apologize, Drea. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me.
Oh, man.
And Gator Boy, I seen he popped in there, so good to see everybody. And boy, the battle up here is really heating up now. Freddie D to the outside.
You can see a lot of shuffling towards the back of the pack. I mean, the only way you're going to move up is if you try something different. Hanging in line is not going to get you to win.
No, it isn't.
Marcus Richardson so far has led the most laps here today. This will be 29 at the line that he's led.
Ariati poking his nose out just a little bit.
David Schutz led 11. Now Lachlan McMillan has not led any laps yet today. Closest to the front, looking for the championship. Ben Nelson only 2 cars behind him though. Jake Nichols not that far back either. He's in 14.
And Bobby Chaney going way out.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. He's going to get hung out there.
Not sure if he got forced out there or if he was trying something and nobody went with him. Not sure.
Trying to make that third lane or something there. He's going to go to the back of that pack behind Tyler Sifford. Bobby just looking for a win here today. He's not in the championship, but boy, sure, I would just love to see him in victory lane, man. I have never seen him in victory. I take that back. One time I've seen him in victory lane. Marcus to the outside. Yeah, he did. Marcus on the outside, David Shutt on the bottom. Things have changed a little bit up here in the front.
We're coming up on some lap traffic here in a few laps, too. That could impact the
Yep. Marcus drops it back down to the bottom, leaving Freddie D hanging up there by himself. And that upper line, Ariati behind him. Old buddy Zoltan, 7th place. Yeah, he's doing quite good.
Yes, he is.
Kind of quiet tonight.
He started 21st. He's just been hanging in the top 10 here. Just chilling out.
And Jake Nichols is now on that outside line.
Yep, right behind another chase contender, Jonathan Shipman.
This is what Lachlan definitely did not want to see these guys moved up on the outside line like
Sure.
that.
You betcha. Yeah, he does not want to see that. Marcus, man, I'm telling you, what a show he's been putting on up here at Super Speedway Racing. I'm telling you, this has been amazing. Oh no!
Yeah, he's slowed up.
Again tonight. He did that last night.
2 in a row.
Oh, Zoltan, we got to talk, brother.
Definitely.
Man. Oh my God.
That 94 car is smoked.
Yeah, the engine boys are not going to like him too much.
No, but fabrication shop and engine shop's not going to like him too well at all. They're going to be like, man, why are you bringing us another one broke down for?
Oh man, I hate
That's a
that
shame.
for him. My favorite driver. One of my favorites. One of my favorites.
You know, it's okay.
Freddie D's up here now, pressuring these guys, trying to get to the lead here. Ooh.
But Marcus is putting on a clinic on how to stay in the lead.
Yes, he is.
And hello to Ken Pryor too. Sorry about that, Ken. I missed you there. Lachlan, boy, he's getting some company up here now. Look at Jonathan Shipman on the high side. He goes ahead of Lachlan McMillan.
Yes, he does.
Oh boy!
Oh.
Come
We got
on,
10 to go
Jonathan.
coming by now.
I'm going to root for Jonathan because he's kind of the underdog sort of. Well, I don't know. That's probably not a good thing to say. He's worked his tail off to get into this championship, and he's had some good races, not so good races. So he deserves a championship right along with the rest of these guys because he probably worked harder than some of these other guys did. And boy, I'll tell you what, Marcus is going to do some blocking here. It's coming to 10 to go this time by. Freddie looks to the outside. Ariotti just, man, they're pushing the daylights out of each other up on that high side.
They're running out of time. If they're going to start putting some moves on, they're going to have to start doing it real soon.
And Freddie Dean in the lead. Led his first lap that time. Well, that's good. That let the upper line here open now. Ariotti, Jonathan Shipman, those guys working at it here. Laughlin gets shuffled back to 7th now.
And they're coming up on a 3-car pack. They're about to lap down.
Yep. Yeah, Spencer Owens, Ryan Hunt, and James Coulibaly working together back here. And yeah, they've got they're watching right behind them. That pack is coming up big time on them. Yeah, they're not quite hitting the 200-mile-an-hour mark like some of these other ones. These guys are 199, and Coulibaly and these guys are hitting about 192. So it's going to be just a matter, probably about one more lap, and they're going to just gobble them right up.
Yeah, you can see the impatience starting to take over now. They're moving all over the place. Cue the Jaws music. They're about to suck these guys right in.
Oh yeah, big time. And Marcus Richardson, he's watching all this, and boy, Coulibaly got the heck out of the way. He said, I don't want no part of this. But that kind of made him, oh my gosh, I don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to go 3 and 4 wide back here. Holy smokes, Spencer Owens not getting out of the way. Oh my gosh, this is going to jumble it up a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Lachlan McMillan and Jonathan Shipman door to door.
Yes, sir.
A white Russian crayon?
Oh, Freddie D looks like he just got shuffled all the way to the back.
And you know, he might have did that by design because he's not in the chase. He doesn't want to affect the chase. He can be a little help maybe further back in the pack here. Ariotti, yeah, that's Ariotti. Ben Nelson, 5th place. These guys, oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
I don't know how it happened, but all the chase guys are within striking distance of each other now.
Yes, sir. The ones that are left out here that are still in contention. Ballard's with them, but he is not in the chase. Well, he's in the chase, but he's pretty much out of it. 3 laps down, he's pretty much out of it. I hate that for Delonte. David Shutt, man, I'll tell you, he's been looking super strong all day today.
Yeah, he's been right up there the whole time.
Yes, he has.
He's got 12 laps under his belt. Lachlan McMillan pulls ahead of Shipman and Ben Nelson and Jake Nichols.
Yep. I think Lachlan is just glued to that yellow line right now.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want to move.
No.
Shipman's right there, though.
Yep.
Side by side.
Oh, man, this is heating up.
Oh, my gosh. Coming to 5 to go this time by. And Marcus don't know whether he wants a high...
yeah.
Yeah. They're 3 wide. Jake Nichols up the middle.
Here we go. This is it now.
And they're shuffling Ben Nelson to the back. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man, this race is getting intense.
Oh my God. Ben Nelson just can't get back down to that low line. He's going to have to fall in behind. Oh my God. He's going to go back to 12. Oh, but it's not over. A lot can happen. I'll tell you, you can go from 0 to 0 or 0 to hero in 1 lap.
Yes.
Yeah, you see Jonathan Shipman, he's trying to push the heck out of Ariotti.
Oh, yeah.
Lachlan in a hurry.
Jake's right there. Jake Nichols. Jake. Oh, Jake's going to go to the bottom. These guys aren't sure which line's working the best right now. Shipman down there trying to get a little side draft off of Jake Nichols.
really line. It's more of a zigzag at this point.
Yep, and he drops it to the bottom in behind Jake and leaving Ariotti up there. Now, oh, here goes Jake Nichols to the high side.
That was a great move. He gets right in front of Ariotti, so now he has a chance to go past Lachlan and Shipman.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's going to be, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I don't know. You know, they're right there together, all three of them. 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, bang. Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're kind of leaving Jake out a little bit. He doesn't have any help behind him.
Oh no.
Yeah. Jonathan Shipman takes control of that. He's seen that happen, and he's like, okay, I'm going to go for it now. I think he's going to maybe help Lachlan McMillan a little bit here.
Oh my God.
He's going to go for it.
He's trying to fight that, but Jake Nichols is drifting back further.
Yes, he is.
You wonder who's working with who out there right now, whether Ariotti could be turning. Oh, Cody Miller pulls out.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
Cody Miller pull out. That is not what Jake Nichols wanted to see coming to the line here because they've only got 3 laps to go. Jake
Shipman.
Oh, yeah.
Shipman.
He tried to block, but it didn't work.
He wants this championship, probably the worst out of all of them guys out there right now, or maybe as bad. I don't know.
Even a contact from Ariotti and Jonathan Shipman, but okay.
No splitting up. Shutt's going to go to the high side. Marcus going to stay on the bottom. The upper line's starting to heat up.
Yes, it is. But right now, Lachlan McMillan still in championship here. He's got the win so far. If he can stay in this position here, man, Jonathan Shipman wants it so bad. He's going to try every little thing in his book that he knows to try.
2 to go.
Yes, 2 to go.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Well, now he's kind of boxed in there because Shipman, he can't, he's got to get to the outside to get around Lachlan McMillan. And
right now,
that was not a good call right there.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, and Shutt just kind of. Oh, Ariotti, no! Oh, and it's going to finish under caution. Lachlan McMillan's going to be the champion.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! Again, we finish under caution with 2 to go, just like we did last night.
Wow.
Oh my God, it was getting so ugly up there. It is just unbelievable. I don't know if we can go back and let me see if I can find this. Ariotti. We'll follow along here with Ariotti. He's in the draft. And this is where it starts getting kind of funky. Cody Miller comes up on the back of Ariotti. And he's kind of sawing on that bumper. I don't know if Cody did it or not. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Cody got into the back of Ariotti and sent him spinning. Now, he kept it up high, but boy, this, oh man, we got Jake Nichols down here. Jake's going to get into it.
Yeah, he just tapped him just enough to get him out of shape, and that was the end of that.
Oh my. Oh, what an upset. That's unbelievable right there. Well, Marcus Richardson's going to be our race winner, but our new champion here for the SRA TrophyDash.com Gen 6 Series will be Lachlan McMillan tonight. Woohoo!
Man, I got to give props to Jonathan Shipman. I mean, he had a great run going. Just the caution didn't go his way, and I feel real bad for him. But, man, he was a trooper out there tonight, and he stuck with it, and he tried his best.
Yep, Ben Nelson, too.
That was a great finish. I would have loved to seen it finish under green, but man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable finish, ain't it?
Yeah.
These guys, man, I'll tell you what, they put on a fantastic show. Every single time.
Now here they come finishing under the caution. They're coming to the line.
All right, very cool, very cool. Yep, this is it. And Marcus Richardson will be our winner. We'll get these guys down here in just a minute, folks, and get them on the horn so we can talk to them.
What's up?
Well, I really wasn't concerned. I knew I was going to win. 'Cause I told you in Daytona I was going to win the race, and I was definitely going to win it. So it was just had to go out here and make it look interesting. Shout out to Caden and Freddie and Lachlan and everybody for the fun. Had a blast. Shut everybody up front. And glad we got to put on a show with the Richmond Raceway Toyota Camry. I'd like to thank my ego for calling it like 3 months ago, and everybody at the league, and you for broadcasting it, Lachlan, and like I said, everybody up front there at the end that helped out a lot. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had us muted. Oh my God. Okay, sorry about
We
that.
should be fine now.
Okay, well, go ahead, take David shut, and we'll catch up with the champion right after
Alrighty.
this. Watch for Bobby. Might come in here. I'm not sure. Bobby Cheney.
Yep.
But we'll kind of keep an eye out for him.
All right.
But,
David, shut. You got a copy?
I don't know. He might have disconnected. He never wants to be
David?
interviewed.
Well, he was doing burnouts. I saw him earlier.
Yeah, can you hear me? Sorry.
There he is.
Yeah, I got you now, David. Well, David, tell us about that racing out there tonight, man. You were racing it up there with Marcus and all the Chase contenders and all those guys up there. Wow, that was just some amazing racing by you guys. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that was a blast. I had a lot more fun tonight than I did last night, definitely. But yeah, my number one goal was just to help Lachlan get his championship. So I probably could have maybe got on push there at the end to try to take the lead, but I was focused on getting Lachlan the championship. So goal there. So looking forward to next season. I'll be back full time in both the series. So hopefully I'll have 2 shots at a championship at the end of next season.
Awesome. Well, with that being said, David, we know Talladega is back as the last race of the season again. So after tonight's race, what's your thoughts on, going into next season, knowing that it's going to be this track again?
I think it's. I mean, I understand why some people are upset, but I think it benefits the league, which is, in my opinion, more important. Both last night and tonight, I think we've had, at least since I can remember, the most cars in the last race of the season. So hopefully it'll draw some more entries. It'll be even harder next season with hopefully more cars battling for the championship.
Couldn't agree with you more. Well, David, what was your thoughts on the overall season for you here this season, and what's something that you can take that you learned from this season going into the next season?
I'd say I got a couple of wins this season, so that was cool. Kind of wasn't expecting them. Both of them were kind of surprising ones, too. So maybe some late race cautions play out. I'll pull some strange strategy, and hopefully it'll work. So, yeah. But just try as hard as I did this season to get in the chase and go from there.
All right, David. Well, you said you was trying to help Lachlan get the championship, but that deed is done, and it did happen. But what was your thoughts on that caution coming out there at the end? Was you good with the caution coming out there? Did you kind of want to see it race to the finish and actually try to help Lachlan get the championship and go for a win yourself?
No, the win would have been okay, but honestly, my preference was to get Lachlan the win. So, yeah. He did that, and
pretty glad I've known Lachlan for a long time before SRA. So it's cool to see that both of us have championships in SRA's top series.
Awesome. All right, David, well, congratulations on your third place finish tonight and helping out a friend there. And what's your, got anybody you give thanks or shout to before you go celebrate this finish?
Yeah, of course, thanks you guys for broadcasting our races all season. All the viewers out there who tuned in to our races, I hope you enjoyed this season. I think next season's going to be even better. So a couple of weeks off and we'll be back. And of course, huge shout out to Femi for the Xfinity Series championship, and definitely Lachlan for his maiden championship. Hopefully he gets some more out there too.
Awesome. All right, David. Well, once again, congratulations and good luck next season.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, Rudy.
All right, well, we've caught up with our champion here. Let me see if I can get him on the line here. Give me 1 second. Too many things going on. He did finish second place, but Lachlan McMillan, do you have a copy?
Yeah, 10-4.
Well, Lachlan, congratulations on your championship. That was pretty amazing, man. What a run. Thanks to David Shutt there pushing you to the end. It got pretty hairy at the end, but you stayed up in the front here almost all day long, showing the patience that you had. Tell me about them last, 20 laps there, where you had Jonathan Shipman, Jake Nichols, Ben Nelson, all of you guys right together all running for the championship.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I mean, the way it turned out, I took 4 tires on that when the caution came out, when we got caught on pit road and cycled to the back. And so I was actually on no tires there at the end, so it was getting really tight down the inside. And then obviously mirror driving. Where's Jake? Where's Shipman? Where's Ben? So it was pretty hectic, but just happy for it all to come to an end in a great way.
Well, last night there when we were in the Xfinity Series and you won the race, you said you were going to come over here and win the championship tonight, and by golly, you did it. So congratulations, man. That was a great season for you. You stayed with it pretty much all season. You were consistent. Maybe you didn't get the wins, but you proved right here that you don't need to win races to win championships. So, man, that a huge congratulations to you on that. But, man, I'll tell you what, I would have been probably thinking all kinds of weird things there coming to the end of that race, because the way you guys were all stacked right on top of each other. I mean, 4 chase drivers running right there within, just side by side. Shipman give you a pretty side by side battle there, a pretty good one. So, but man, I'll tell you, that was amazing. Well, I'm going to let Bobby Cheney get on here, and he's going to talk to you and congratulate you and all that. So, again, congratulations, Lachlan. All right, Bobby.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate Lachlan on winning the title. I mean, that's, he worked his way through the season, showed up every week. This awards, what we're doing here, awards guys making the effort to show up, and working hard to get to that final 6. I mean, as competitive this league is, he was able to make it to that 6th spot. We had a hell of a battle between about 4 of us for that spot.
Oh, I know.
Last week. And he ran top 10. I think he finished 7th or 6th at Texas to earn that spot, and put him in this spot to give him a chance. And you go on a deck, anything can happen, and it worked out great, and it was awesome. So congratulations to Lachlan on that championship.
All right. Any other announcements you got, Bobby, before we run down through the final results?
Yeah, just we'll be off for 2 weeks, and we'll be back October 8th with the Gen 6 series, and with you and MaxSpeedTV, and with a sponsorship of Sim Speed Shop will be next season with us. It'll be the Sim Speed Shop Gen 6 series, or I think we're going to call it the Cup series, and we're glad to have them on board. We are still looking for sponsorship for the Xfinity series. If anybody's interested, contact Sim Race Authority Facebook page. You can contact me on Discord, iRacing, Bobby Cheney on iRacing. So we're looking for sponsorship for that. Other than that, I mean, it's just we got the current league members still have outstanding league fees to pay before
by September 28th, and after that, who pays and who doesn't will be removed and determine when we open up recruiting, if we open up recruiting, depending on what our roster looks like. If we do, it'll be all over the Sim Racing Authority Facebook page, the Sim Racing Authority website, and that's simracingauthority.weebly.com. You'll see a sign up tab at the top. As right now, it just says league fees. That's for our current members. We want to see who's in and who's out. But we will let you know. And I just want to congratulate everybody. Like I said, it's tough sledding over here. I know I can't keep up, but these guys, they show up every week. The core group that make the effort to show up, they know who they are. They're the ones that make this happen. And like I said, the system I put in place, I know some people might not like it, but I try to make it fair for everybody as possible. League can't survive if we don't have drivers. Keep an interest in it. I know I was pumped for it. This new system we got, and this, Lachlan's a perfect example. He may not won, a lot of races, or, may not have been the fastest guy out there, but he put himself in position to get to that point to get him a shot at the title, and that's what we're looking for. Everybody gets tired of seeing the same guys all the time. I understand that, but them guys are good.
Yep.
And we just try to make it fair. So just remember, just pay attention to the website and the Sim Race Authority Facebook page for recruiting opening. It will not happen before September 28th. So they have a deadline to pay their dues by then. If not, we're going to remove the guys that don't. Then we'll know exactly. So be looking probably September 29th. Start checking the website and the Facebook page for announcements on recruiting and taking drivers. It is $5 per series to run with us. We introduced league fees this season to help cut cost of what it costs, because it costs about $700 a series. So, we're just looking, to help cut the costs on that, and every little bit helps. And like I said, we're still looking for sponsorship for the Xfinity Series. So if anybody's interested, just contact Bobby Cheney on Facebook, Sim Race Authority Facebook, iRacing. So,
cool.
Hey,
very cool.
Congratulations to Lachlan McMillan. What a job, buddy.
Man, I'll tell you, that was so hard fought all the way right to that last, when the caution come out, because we could see things setting up and guys trying to work with different guys out there. Maybe you lose, the guy that you were originally drafting with, and but coming down to the end of that like that with them last like 3 or 4 laps to go, there's no friendship out there. Everybody's on their own. It's no more teammates or partners or drafting partner or anything like that.
Yeah,
and what a show them guys put on.
It was a show.
Man.
I know I was up. I kind of took it easy there at the start, and then finally went up there and run. It just, you get big runs, but it just got side by side there, so it's hard to move. And guys are jockeying for position, and it's intense. I know, especially for the guys in the top 6. I mean, I'd have been shaking there the last 5-6 laps, because with iRacing, I have green, white, checkered, so you got to look at about when it gets into that point where it's not going to restart, you got to be moving, or one caution ends it. So you can't wait necessarily the last lap in iRacing. You got to start moving.
Yep.
And like I said, Locke put himself in position, and that's what he needed to do.
I knew once we got inside that 20 to go, I knew it was going to start heating up. And man, we didn't really notice it too awful much till we got to about like 12 to go. When it got to 12 to go, it was on.
Oh yeah, you could definitely feel it. The cars are moving around a lot too, and it was hot out there. We were all overheating. And every once in a while, it'd get tight and want to go into the wall. I know I put it in a wall once. Break loose on you out of nowhere, but you can't back out. You got to go. You got to send it, and hopefully it sticks.
Zoltan, he blew his engine. He did that last night in the Xfinity Series, pushing too much, and then he did it again tonight. So I felt bad for him. He's one of my favorite drivers. I'll tell you.
He's one of the core guys that show up and races his heart out.
I know.
And, like I said, this is awesome. This is good for everybody. This is awesome. I can't wait for 2 weeks so we start back up with the Sim Speed Shop with these guys. So
we're starting back on. Isn't it Homestead? Yeah, Homestead.
I think so. October the 8th. I think. Yeah. And
Yep,
we got a
8th
lot
or
of work to
9th,
do
yeah.
between then,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it should be fun.
Yeah, I need some logos.
We are, yep, we're working on it for sure.
Okay.
It's going to be a complete revamp. We're going to redo SRA.
Okay. Very
Logos,
cool.
color. It's going to be a whole new deal coming out sometime this week. So
Awesome.
it's going to be fun.
All right, Bobby. Thanks a lot, buddy. And man, what a season! It just was an amazing
thank
season.
you, Rudy, for giving up your free time to do this, and Jeff and everybody else that helps out. It's it's just you sit there. I know it gets boring sitting there and watching. So,
oh no,
hey.
it doesn't.
No, you guys keep it pretty interesting. I gotta admit.
But you're giving up your free time. You could be doing something else. But we really appreciate everything, and can't wait to have you back next season for the Gen 6, and hopefully we'll put on the show again. Hopefully.
Oh, I'm sure you will. All right, thanks, Bobby.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right, guys, we're gonna run down through the final results here. Marcus Richardson coming home with the win. Our champion finishing second. Kind of almost a mirror of last night. He won the race last night, but didn't win the championship. But Femi won the championship last night. But David Shutt third, Jonathan Shipman fourth, Ethan Kurtz will finish fifth, Cody Miller sixth, Jake Nichols seventh, Bobby Cheney eighth, Ben Nelson ninth, and Freddie Della Rosa rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep, Nate Trado will finish in 11th place tonight. Caden Henry will finish in 12th. Nicholas Caressel will finish in 13th. Tyler Sifford will finish in 14th. Ariotti will finish in 15th. Cedric Hunter will finish in 16th. Brett Pancari will finish 17th. Spencer Owens 18th. James Koulibaly in 19th. And finishing 20th will be Garrison Hogan. Rudy?
All right, Delonte Ballard, man, he tried, but just couldn't quite get back on the lead lap there. But 21st for him. Ryan Hunt, 22nd. Zoltan blew his engine, coming to the end of it there, just pushed it a little bit too much. He will finish 23rd. Eric Sable, 24th. And Femi Olat out early there with that wreck and caused a lot of damage on his car. He finishes 25th. Josh Robin, 26th. And Justin Lisenby and Keith, well, Justin wasn't in the race, but Keith helped us in the booth. And Keith, I wanted to thank you guys, you and Jeff both, for helping out tonight. It was awesome, and you guys did an excellent job. And can't wait to see what we're going to do next season here. Jeff, I hope you're back. Yep. And, oh, man, it's going to be interesting. But great race here tonight. Keith?
Yeah, it was absolutely a great race, and I had a great time up here. I'm definitely going to be back in SRA in both series, but anytime you guys want me up here, I'll come on up, and we'll have a good time.
All right, very good. All right, well, thanks for watching tonight, folks, and we will catch you in 2 weeks. We'll be back here, right here on MaxSpeedTV. There is another broadcast going on, I think, right now on MaxSpeedTV. You guys can catch that. And but until next time, stay safe and have a good night. MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop. If you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag, hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners.